Can we talk about sandwiches?
Why? What?
I just feel like we need to talk about sandwiches.
Let's talk about sandwiches.
This is a region-specific cold open. I'm sorry, Mace. None of this will apply to you unless you find yourself in Chicago, Western Illinois, parts of Iowa, and like Northern Indiana.
I mean, well, I am running for president this year, so I will be in Iowa.
So you'll be in Iowa. Okay, good. So when you're in Iowa, this is perfect for your campaign. You want to pretend to be normal. And like a normal person, instead of a psychopath running for president, because it's the only kind of person that can.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bernie. It's kind of weird that anyone would run for president.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry. Anyway, so when you're in this region,
okay,
I like to call it the Midwest.
Okay.
You want to go to Jewel Osco. It's a grocery store chain.
I feel like I've heard of that.
It's pretty big. It's like the chain of the region, I'd say. You want to go to their little deli bakery section, right?
Uh-huh.
What you want to get is what I call the big sandwich.
What is that? It's
a big sandwich.
But what's in it?
Well, there are multiple big sandwiches.
Okay.
It's $5 for like a 12-foot long sub. It's a literal $5 foot long.
Okay.
And it's terrible.
Oh.
But it's delicious.
But is it terrible for you, but generally delicious, or objectively terrible?
No, it's just not a good sandwich.
Okay.
But I love it, and I want people to try it. I have this thing where I crave garbage.
Uh-huh.
You know, do you ever get that?
Yeah. That's why I do go to McDonald's and have the 2 for $4.50 egg and cheese McMuffins.
That is the only thing I get at McDonald's. So we're right on the same level. So I think you'd like the big sandwich.
But does it have meat in it?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Never mind then.
Oh, no. It's not real.
Oh,
but it's not like vegan fancy fake meat. It's like, this is questionable meat.
Oh, so it's like Taco Bell meat. It's like...
Oh, yeah. You don't want to ask what's in it. You just want to eat it. Well, that's being unfair. I'd say 75% of the time, the lettuce is wilted beyond belief.
Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah. That sounds like a sandwich that would do that.
Right, yeah. The tomatoes, on a good day, are and the mustard and mayonnaise packets that they include with the sandwich, probably the worst mayonnaise and mustard I've ever tasted in my life. So don't put that on your sandwich.
Okay.
You want to get good mayonnaise.
Okay.
You want to slather that on. You want to cover as much as you can with mayonnaise to just sort of, cut through the rest of the sandwich.
Okay.
I usually feel a little weird after I eat it. So I would go with just half. Just eat half of it and save the other half for later. You're going to want to eat it that day, though. It does not keep. It's my favorite sandwich.
So wait, hold on. How long does it go for? Like, how long can you keep it not eating it?
I wouldn't even really, look away from it too long.
Okay, or it'll mold up.
Yeah, you're gonna want to. That's if you can eat it before you get to the checkout line and pay for it after.
Okay, that reminds me of. Can I tell you something before we start the episode?
Yeah, sure.
I used to go to this place called Publix. I don't know if you guys have Publix in the Midwest.
I've heard of it. I don't know. I've not seen one, and I don't get out much, so who knows.
Back when I lived in Miami, there was a supermarket called Publix, and there is a phenomenon called pub subs. I don't call them a menu item. I call them a phenomenon because that's what they are.
Okay.
A ton of people love fucking Publix, and me included.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to the Publix pub sub bar, they have a bunch of things that you can put in your sandwich.
The pub sub hub.
Yes, the pub sub hub.
Right.
Basically, when you get there, you can put a ton of stuff in your sandwich, like fresh chicken. You can put chicken strips. You can put ham, cheese, all that.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to hear my sandwich of choice?
Yeah, hit me with your pub sub. I couldn't think of a third word that rhymed. Go ahead.
Pub sub dub.
I'm all about subs. I'm subs, not dub subs.
Okay. So, basically, my pub sub was, and please don't make fun of me, was
I can't promise anything.
This is on whole wheat bread.
Okay, that's fine.
Whole wheat bread. No other condiment, sauce, any sort of cheese, or anything, except a pub sub full of nothing but chicken tenders.
No condiment, nothing to...
Nope, just chicken tenders. Like, filled to the fucking brim with chicken tenders.
They let you do that.
That was legal. Like, I didn't go to jail for that.
I mean, it is Florida. You know, I mean, that's the kind of thing that goes on there.
It was all killer, no filler, and it was fucking great.
You know what else is all killer and no filler?
What is it?
This fucking podcast.
Oh, of course. You know what is all killer, no filler?
This 6-minute long bit. But what else?
It's a muck by Atoms for Peace. Welcome to Picking Up Something Good, a limited event prestige podcast about Radiohead. My name is Mace. I play music as I go vessel.
I was wondering how we were going to get there, but we got here.
I was looking for a way.
Yeah. My name is Nikki Flowers. I play music as Nikki Flowers and the Smiths and me again and my noise project that I've abandoned, absolute failure. That's it.
Oh, and you're also, weirdly enough, Halsey? You were in the news this week.
Yeah, no, I kind of did a PR oopsie. I'm Halsey, and I kind of did, maybe just a little bit, called for the destruction of the World Trade Center. Oh, just a little oopsie.
Oh, Halsey saw that she got a bad review on Pitchfork for her album that I haven't listened to because, frankly, it's not for me.
Listen, that's fine. When I make my Halsey albums, I know it's not going to be for you or for, like, a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, Halsey, I'm sorry, but...
It's okay. I'm fine.
Why did you call for 9/11 too?
Well, you know, those darn music critics, you know? Mm-hmm. Where do they get off critiquing music? It's like, do they think they're getting paid to critique music? Like, get real.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. That's just some bullshit. And in this tweet, you said that you wish the basement that Pitchfork... And Pitchfork is actually one letter is starred out like it has been canceled.
Yeah, no, I definitely, you know, I didn't want Pitchfork stans to flood my mentions after I called for 9/11 too. So I did censor the I in Pitchfork with an asterisk, as is online custom. Yeah,
like there has been a call-out post about Pitchfork, and you're just talking shit about them.
Oh, I've got receipts. I'm Halsey.
And so you said that you wish the basement that Pitchfork was based in would collapse. You understand that the basement is One World Trade Center, correct?
Yeah, no, I do now.
The site of the World Trade Center attacks.
Yeah, can I just say mea culpa? Can I just have a mea culpa on this one?
That's a really, really good David Byrne and Brian Eno song, but I don't know what that has to do with this.
I'm just trying to cover my ass here. My Halsey ass, my house has.
We'll decide.
I'm working on it. You know, I'm not Halsey, and sometimes I speak in third person as Halsey. Halsey is not normally a fan of terrorism, but, and this is a crucial but. I can't handle criticism. So, I mean, a little terrorism, you know, maybe you should have given me a better score for my Halsey album, you know?
Okay, fair.
And that's just me, you know? That's just Halsey, baby, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can you put Nikki back on the phone?
Yeah, sure. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I don't condone any of that. I'm not Halsey.
You and Halsey sound exactly alike. That's so weird. Anyway.
I get that all the time. Because everyone knows about Halsey.
Can I, before we get started on this album, can I,
Yeah.
and we're at the 10-minute mark here.
So we should be starting in about 20 minutes. Yeah, what's up?
Can I, give you my theory?
Is it a game theory?
No, it's a theory about atoms for peace.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Atoms for Peace, did you know that they are a supergroup?
Are they?
Yes.
What's the definition of a supergroup? Like, is it just, oh, these guys have big bands and now they're a band? Is that it?
Yes, and also that they have powers.
Oh, do tell.
No, I mean, they don't, but...
Oh.
Anyway, Atoms for Peace, as you may know, are an English-American supergroup. This is from Wikipedia, comprising Radiohead singer. We've heard of them before.
I know of Radiohead singer, yes.
Thom Yorke.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
Yeah, that's our good friend.
That's our friend. That's our pal. There is also the Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist Flea, who loves to be shirtless.
Oh, man, he sees a shirt and he's like, I can't abide that. That's his famous shirt motto.
Yes. And then there's also longtime Radiohead producer Nigel Godrich in the band.
Oh, he's in the band. He's not just producing.
Yeah, like he's in the band.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, like he came from the shrouded darkness of the mixing booth and is now in the band. It's
hard to pull yourself away from one of those.
Yeah.
You get like I don't know, you just get caught up, you're playing God with the mix, and it overtakes you, much like Venom from the movie Venom.
It's exactly like Venom. Joey Waronker.
Anyone else?
Yeah, Joey Waronker from Beck and REM. He's basically a session musician.
Wait, who? Run that name by me again?
Joey Waronker.
Are you? Is that a stutter? Is
No.
his name Joey Walker, and you're having a hard time?
No, Joey Waronker.
How do you spell that?
W-A-R-O-N-K-E-R.
This isn't a bit. Wait, say it again.
Waronker.
Okay. All right. I had a genuinely hard time deciphering what that name was.
Which is weird, because this is only kind of a supergroup, because he doesn't have, like, a band of his own. He's just a session musician.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it was Peter Buck from REM, that's a super fucking group. But wait, so, do you know off the top of your head, like, what REM albums he was on?
I can tell you right now.
I would hope you would. Sorry, I'm going to be burping a lot today. I don't know why. Just fair warning to you and the listeners.
He toured on the Up tour, and he was on Up and Reveal.
Oh, is he the drummer?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense, because, oh, man.
They did not have a drummer.
They did not. No. Up was pretty good, despite...
Up's fucking great. I got into REM recently on the urging of many of my friends. Was
I one of them?
I think you were one of them. Sean Barry was one of them. Friend of the show, Sean Barry.
Shout out to Sean.
And my friend Stevie from Adult Mom, who will not stop tweeting about REM. And
yeah, no.
I greatly respect. I greatly respect the tweeting, and I love.
Yeah, no, I mean that was the reason for my follow, because I love REM so much.
REM's good. Anyway, there's one more member of Atoms for Peace that I didn't know existed until today, until doing my research for this episode.
Oh.
Yeah. Percussionist Mauro Refosco he's Brazilian, and he worked with David Byrne.
Oh, you know what? I have that in my notes where a lot of the time I was like, this is some David Byrne shit. That's why.
Yeah, they're just... This is barely a supergroup, but this is where I'm getting, this is the meat of my argument. This is exactly like the 2007 film Wild Hogs. Why are you laughing?
Because that's my favorite movie, and I'm so glad that you've brought it up.
Atoms for Peace and Wild Hogs are the same thing to me.
I like this. To be honest, I have not seen Wild Hogs since it came out in 2006 or something?
2007. Get it fucking right.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, sorry. So 2007, the one scene, the singular scene in that entire movie that I remember is William H. Macy in a coffee shop or something, and his computer starts playing very loud pornography, and he can't shut it off.
Yeah, that scene with William H. Macy, who did the college admission scandal, is very good.
Oh, he was involved in that.
Yeah, his wife, Lori Loughlin, or whichever one.
Oh, I didn't know he was married to one of
those.
Yeah.
Well... Yeah, but...
What does the H stand for? Is it... Wait. Is it hell?
Better be.
I bet it's hell.
It's Hall.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway. Tim Allen and Thom Yorke are the same person, and...
Don't diss Thom Yorke like that.
Here's the thing. We gotta connect the members of Atoms for Peace to their Wild Hogs counterparts.
Okay, well, so of all of them, really, Tim Allen would be Thom Yorke?
No, actually, maybe Tim Allen would be Flea.
I hate Tim Allen, and it feels unfair to put that on anyone. You know?
You gotta pick the member of Atoms for Peace that you like least.
Well, that's not fair, because I don't even know the other guys.
Yeah.
And John Travolta is not really great. Okay, so, William H. Macy, I think, would be Thom Yorke.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why, and this is, I do only remember that one scene and, like, vague other plot points, but I don't know, of all of them, I'd say Thom would be WHM. Martin Lawrence is in this, that's right, yeah.
I think Flea would be, like, a Martin Lawrence. He's, like, the comic relief.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah.
Nigel Godrich is definitely John Travolta because he's bringing the big guns.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tour de force performance from John Travolta in this flick, so,
and
you know.
That leaves Joey Waronker to unfortunately be Tim Allen.
Sorry, Joey. You could've, I don't know. You could've done better. Yeah.
And also...
Who's Ray Liotta? Because apparently he's fucking in this.
He's in this?
I'm on the Wikipedia page. Yeah, Ray Liotta and Marissa Tomei gets a credit.
Ray Liotta is in the Del Fuegos in the rival Wild Hogs. Like, it's the Star Wolf to their Star Fox.
I forgot that there was a rival. Like, this movie's stupid.
So it's basically the rival, the Star Wolf to their Star Fox.
Yeah, except not as full as sexual tension.
You're right, actually.
Yeah. Okay, and this is not just me being a furry, but like, come on.
I feel
Wolf and Fox.
Yeah, of course.
Wolf and Fox, they fuck.
I'm not a furry, and I can tell you that.
It's not a full hate fuck, you know.
No.
It's complicated. They're boyfriends, but they just, you'd think they're so different. You'd think it wouldn't work, but somehow, well, you just have to read my fan fiction. I won't get into it.
So the competing band, in this case would probably be like Muse.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Not even
call
Coldplay.
them.
Coldplay's doing whatever they want now.
Yeah. Al keeps Al, friend of the podcast, frequent guest, but you only heard them once because of audio trouble. But Al keeps telling us to listen to the new Coldplay album. Have you taken them up on that?
Not yet. I think I'm going to do that today.
Really? Okay. It's like, I've sort of, I don't want to is the thing.
That's fair. Do you want to talk about Atoms for Peace?
Yeah, we're getting close to 20 minutes. I think we probably should at this point.
Oh my god. And now we will slip into the songs part of the podcast before your very eyes.
Ooh. Oh, look at you doing the thing that we do.
What do you think about this one, Nikki?
They're getting a little funky here. They're starting out with just not Flea's usual funk.
No, but, not performing with a sock on his dick.
Yeah, well, you don't know. We weren't there at the studio.
Do you think he only prefers to do these songs naked?
I think at this point it would be weird for him not to. Like, I think it's gotten to the point where he just, like, he has to.
Yeah, fair. I feel like they start off, like, pretty strong. Like, immediately.
Oh, yeah. This is a fun opener. Flea bass is pretty good here. I wish there was more of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a restrained Flea.
Yeah, it's like they've held him back.
Yeah, they've sort of like taped his slap thumb down a little bit. so he doesn't go a little wild
Overboard?
there. Yeah, but I kind of wanted that a little bit, just a tiny taste of the slap at the bass, you know?
Yeah. Do you actually? You said Flea, and then you said Wild, and my brain made a connection. Do you remember when Flea did the voice of Donnie the monkey boy in fucking with the Wild Thornberries?
I'm sorry, my brain shut down. Hold on. It's rebooting right now. That was Flea?
That was Flea.
Mace, we've been friends for how long?
Years and years.
Years and years. I don't fucking trust you on this.
You can Google it.
I'm gonna have to.
Donnie
And I'm sorry.
Thornberry.
And I know we've been friends forever, and I should just be like, implicitly trusting you because that's what friendship is. But this is like, you can't. You should have told me before the podcast because now I can't think straight.
This is like the time that I told you that LMFAO were uncle and nephew.
I'm still not over that, to be honest. I'm still not over that. I think about it constantly. And I'm just going to add this to my, endless loop of, oh my god, they're uncle and nephew. And now the second part is, oh my god, he was Donnie the monkey.
I don't understand.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Look
I know.
at him. He's right there.
I know.
Whoa.
Flea was Donnie.
Oh, Tim Curry. Okay, yeah, I feel like I knew that too. He was Nigel. But Flea was Donnie.
Yeah.
As Zendaya is Meechee.
Yes,
Flea
and
is
Laura
Donnie.
Dern was Marmee. Yeah.
Okay, this is cool.
And now for the rest of the album, I want you to picture Donnie, the feral child, in place of Flea.
God, that is just so... it makes so much sense, you know?
Yeah, it does.
Who else would they get?
Flea.
Who else? Who else but Flea?
Before Your Very Eyes is good.
Yeah, it's good. I need a moment. Before Your Very Eyes is super fun, Afrobeat kind of vibe with the percussion too, which I really liked. Very, that was the moment where I was like, oh, this is kind of like David Byrne. And now it makes sense.
Oh, actually, I have one. Yeah. I have a little tidbit for you.
Is this going to explode my head again?
No. They
Okay.
actually got together because of their shared love of Afrobeat, like Fela Kuti.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how all of these people know each other.
Oh, all of them together, not just the percussionists. They were all just like, you know who's good? Fela Kuti. You know what? Let's start a band now.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
basically,
That's a pretty good reason to start a band.
Imagine if, Radiohead got together because they were like, you know what's good? Talking Heads.
Yeah. That's fair, You know
what's good? The song Creep.
I'm sorry. I'm on Flea's IMDb page. I'm on Flea's IMDb page. As we all know, he played Needles in Back to the Future 2, right? Or
yes,
1?
he did. He was Needles in 2.
Yeah, Needles in 2. He was also Nihilist number 2 in The Big Lebowski, which I did not know, but now I can see his face and that makes sense.
That makes sense.
He is credited as musician in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
As he is.
Yep. And here he's got 2 quotes on his IMDb page.
Mm-hmm.
On his acting role in Back to the Future Part 2, he says, "It was okay. I mean, I didn't really like the film very much. I wasn't happy with my performance in it either, but, it's basically a multi-million-dollar piece of trash."
Holy crap.
Flea does not care for Back to the Future Part 2.
Flea, you're wrong, but okay.
You're wrong, but you have a right to be wrong because you're Flea.
Here's the thing. In order of, good Back to the Future movie, it's 2, 1, 3.
Yeah. Ooh, you went with 2, 3 there. I was like, Mace, did you forget about the first one? Here's his other quote on his IMDb page. On Weird Al Yankovic's Bedrock Anthem, a parody of the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Under the Bridge and Give It Away Now, he says, "I didn't think it was very good. I mean, Yabba Dabba Doo? I don't know."
Me too.
What did you think? I mean, I like Weird Al, but everyone has swung and missed, except for me, of course. That last part doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But Yabba Dabba Doo? I don't know, Al. I don't know about that one. I like how both of his quotes on his IMDb page are like, I didn't care for this.
You know what I did care for, though, is Before Your Very Eyes by Adams for Peace.
Oh, right. Yeah, we're talking about Before Your Very Eyes. I liked it. I thought it was a very good opener and sort of like a good throughway into the rest of the album.
This whole album is very, like, if you could agree or not agree with me, is very, like, it is very The Eraser, but with...
Yeah.
With beats. With
absolutely. Beats. Like, this is, I have it in my notes somewhere that this is just Eraser 2.0. Which is
Eraser
good.
2.
I like that. Yeah.
The next track, I mean, by default, we just got to go to the next one. It's called Default.
This is some, like, Earthbound stuff.
Yeah, it does sound like the Earthbound sound font.
I feel like I'm about to, like, battle Thom Yorke. Thom Yorke would be a good Earthbound enemy.
Yeah, but he'd be very, very sad.
Oh,
I feel
so
like
sad.
better.
He'd have like a magic spell where, isn't like there's some enemies can like make Ness homesick, and it like affects his battle performance until he goes and calls his mom. That would be Thom Yorke's like main thing.
Here's the thing: he already exists in Earthbound. He's called Negative Man.
That's true. Yeah. Forgot about him.
He's already there.
He's already there. Good for him, you know?
Good to hear that Thom made his way into Earthbound before he got famous, which is weird, but...
Yeah, sort of. I don't know.
I mean, before he got that big. But also, another good Earthbound character for the Radiohead cinematic universe would be the computer.
The computer? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
But not the new one, the old one.
I don't like the new one. I'm worried about what that's... I don't know.
Have you
heard from the computer?
No, but it feels like it could sneak up on us at any moment, which is what I'm worried about.
No, that's why I'm nervous. But like,
I've spent the last 2 episodes just kind of like, bearing for it.
I'm not ready. Tom Torque too is like he's harmless, but like still that could just any moment. Any moment.
I think the lyrics on this are weird.
Yeah. Hit me with some weird lyrics.
It's very, very Thom Yorke, but it's still weird. The chorus is, I laugh now, but later is not so easy. I've got to stop, the will is strong, but the flesh is weak. I guess that's it. I've made my bed, and I lie in it.
I really like the chorus. Musically, and I think lyrically is, it's fun. It's very Thom Yorke, but it's just like, it's got a different, just a slightly different flavor from the usual... Yorkian lyric, you know?
Yeah, because the usual Yorkian lyric is like, it's like, how can I describe it? It's like, he's like...
Let me count the ways.
He's like singing Banksy into a mic.
But good.
Yeah, like, surveillance.
That was very good.
It's either surveillance or surveillance.
Those are his 2 moods.
Yeah, but this is kind of like the start of an uptick in Thom Yorke's lyrics.
Yeah.
Where he's going to start singing about other things.
Oh, okay, so that's good. I'm a fan of that. I like old Thom Yorke, but I'm ready for new Thom Yorke.
Here we are 20 years into the Radiohead continuum, and he has started to diversify.
Yeah, 20 years later, he's like, I guess there are other subject matters. Interesting.
I mean, here's the thing, though, Thom, if you're listening, and I know you're listening,
he
waiting.
Is, just obsessively. During the recording. He never listens when we put it out.
No, he does not contribute to our play count. But it kind of slapped when you were singing about surveillance.
Oh, yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Like, that shit slaps, and it makes me paranoid. Which is, I assume, the intended effect, because he feels very strongly about it. But, you know, also, there's other stuff, and that's fine, you know?
Yeah.
There's other stuff, man.
Musically, I think this album is really, really, really good. Can I tell you about how it was made?
I wish you would.
Okay. Well, you won't get your wish.
What? What?
No, I'm kidding.
You scared me.
So, in 2010...
Wait, hold on.
What?
I have to open a Red Bull.
Oh, that's ASMR to me.
Yeah, that's why I had to interrupt the podcast, because I knew everyone would appreciate that. Please continue.
So in 2010, remember the year that that Familial or whatever the fuck came out?
I mean, how could we forget?
How could we forget Phil Selway's Familial?
we all know, every American knows where they were in 2010 when Familial came out.
While Phil Selway was off doing that, Thom Yorke and all these people spent 3 days jamming and recording original materials in an LA studio.
Okay.
Because they loved Afrobeat. That was the one thing. They were like, hey, Afrobeat. And they were like, cool, let's spend 3 days together.
Yeah, so this was like, they weren't like, we're a band now. They're just like, let's fuck around.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I feel like Thom Yorke was having a better 2010 than Phil Selway was.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, shout out to Phil, which
Shout
I feel like we need to put that on a t-shirt the amount of times we shout him out.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Shout out to Phil, but we're not going to be talking about Phil for a little while.
Yeah, sorry, bud. You had your chance with Familial.
And you blew it.
You kind of blew it, bud. Yeah, so Radiohead was just kind of doing their own thing in 2010.
Yeah. Describing the role in his sessions as quote-unquote conducting, Yorke would show the band electronic music he had created, and they would recreate it with live instruments. He said, "The music I do on my laptop is so angular. When you get people to play like that, it's so peculiar. One of the things we were most excited about was ending up with a record where you weren't quite sure where the human starts and the machine ends." Here's the thing. I am ecstatic. I'm losing my mind over the mental image of Thom Yorke gathering people around his, I would assume, late 2010 MacBook. Mm-hmm. It's a MacBook Pro, 15-inch, of course. As
the one I'm recording on right now, a mid-2010 MacBook Pro that is dying, but at the time it wasn't.
As Thom Yorke does, he gathers his friend Flea, he gathers Joey, he gathers Nigel, and he gathers Morrow, his other friend, and he plays them some bleep bloops. Mentally, statistically, actually, there has to have been some of them where they were just like, this sucks shit, Tom.
I mean, judging by Flea's IMDb quotes page, it was probably Flea. Like, Tom, I don't care for this.
And it might have potentially been all of them.
It could have been. I feel like, Nigel, I feel like, to be real, I think Nigel would be the most likely to, because they seem to have known each other for the longest time, mm-hmm. and,
he did yell at Paul McCartney, yeah.
He yelled at Paul McCartney. Oh, that's such a good anecdote. Oh, we gotta get to that. Yeah, I think Nigel would have been like, if anyone, he would have been like, Tom, listen, this is garbage.
I can't...
And I hate you, and we need to re-record this.
Tears welling up in Thom Yorke's eyes. But I'm glad that this song exists. Thom Yorke's, he's an ingenue,
He really is, yeah. And that's funny. That's so funny you say that. I don't know if you did this on purpose, but that's actually the name of the next song.
Oh, is it? I didn't.
Yeah. So I feel like this is a great time to talk about that.
Oh, it would be. This was actually, I believe... No, this was not a single. Oh, no, it's a second single from this album.
Okay, yeah.
They put out 4 singles. The first one was Default.
That makes sense, because Default... I feel like we didn't even talk about Default. Default was a really strong single song, a lot of... Very layered.
Yes.
And Ingenue... this was the second single, you said?
Yes.
That makes sense, because it's still a very good song, but I don't think it's first single material.
Oh, no. But I am actually really, really up on that sound that begins the song. Like that synth sound,
Oh, yeah. It's so, I don't know what the word is. I was like, whoa, okay, I gotta really listen to this,
It's kind of nebulous, but, I really, really, really dig it.
Yeah, no, it sets the stage really well.
Does the drum here remind you of Reckoner a little bit?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
There's nothing, it's not connected to anything, but, does it not remind you of, the...
No, it's sort of... Now that you mention it, yeah. That's a good call, yeah.
What do you think of not Reckoner? I mean, Reckoner's a great song.
Reckoner's great. I love Reckoner.
At length. What do you think of Ingenue?
I love the bass synth, and I love all the weird drippy clicks and pops too. It's just like this whole album has really interesting and dynamic sound design, which I really appreciate.
Yes.
So my one thing about Ingenue, and this is actually kind of my one thing about the whole album, but I feel like now is a good time to bring it up. Where the fuck is Flea?
What does Flea do in Atoms for Peace?
Like, where is he, right? Is that just me? But, like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is he doing?
He does the bass. More.
But does he, though? Because, like, Ingenue is very bass synthy. Like, this is synth bassy is what I meant to say.
Synth bassy, isn't he the jazz guy?
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck off. But yeah, no, this is, like, in Default, he was kind of like, there's no Flea bass in that one either.
He's there. I think he's actually playing, like, the synth bass. Maybe?
If he's playing the synth bass in all of this, then that's fine, but it just doesn't strike me as Flea. You know? I want that, I don't know, he's got a very particular way of playing the bass that I kind of miss sometimes.
I want the Californication.
I want every part of Californication taken out except for Flea.
I really like Californication. The album I was working on in 2019, that only some of it's going to see the light of day, was very, very Californication influenced. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's something you don't know about me. When John Frusciante rejoined the Red Hot Chili Peppers a couple weeks ago, I squealed with delight in the middle of a Chipotle.
Whoa, so hold the brakes. I didn't know about that. What?
Yeah, he rejoined the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And
wow.
Early this month.
Damn, okay. That's when the Red Hot Chili Peppers are good.
They're good again.
He's there. Yeah. I mean, you know. Okay, that's cool. I do... I hate to admit it on podcast where it's recorded and saved for forever, but I don't hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It is so easy to make fun of them, and I do constantly. There are some moments where I'm like, yeah, okay, you guys, you got me.
Here's the thing. My go-to karaoke song is Can't Stop, so I legally cannot.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good karaoke song. Holy shit.
It's fun.
Yeah. You do karaoke, like, for real?
Yeah, I mean, whenever there's a bar and there's karaoke, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I guess that's why I don't do karaoke, because I can't stand being in a bar.
Oh, no, the last time I did karaoke was in a very smoky dive bar in Knoxville, Tennessee. And most people were doing country, and I decided to do Can't Stop. You know what song I also did that's related to this podcast?
Yeah.
Karma Police.
You did that there, the same...
In the middle of the fucking dive bar in Knoxville, Tennessee.
That's a scene from... That's a deleted scene from Twin Peaks: The Return right there.
And it was also, like, it was full of people watching the Volunteers game. I guess it was, like, I think a baseball game on that night. Basketball. Sorry, no, they don't.
Volunteers? I don't know what that is.
They're a college team.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what they were volunteering for, even though my partner's explained it to me many times. But... yeah, that's my go-to. I kind of like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I'm psyched that Flea and Thom Yorke are friends, I guess. Yeah, no, I was so... Oh, man. Well, that's why with Ingenue, to bring it back to the actual thing we're talking about, by the way, we're at the 40-minute point, and we are on track 3. So we're going extra long. It's fine. But Ingenue, yeah, I just... When you told me we were going to do this album, and I was like, wait, Flea from... Red Hot Chili Peppers. And you said, yeah. What else kind of Flea would it be, you fucking idiot? And I said, yeah, that's fair. That's exactly how it went. Yeah, that's word for word. I was so excited because I was like, yeah, fuck him up, Flea. And I don't know. He's not really fucking him up. He's not really fucking him up. You could say he really dropped the ball. I mean, he could. Oh, because of the song. Yeah, because of the song title. Because of the song that we're going to talk about now called Dropped. By Atoms for Peace from the 2013 album Amok, featuring Thom Yorke of Radiohead. That's the one. here's the thing. Here's the funniest thing about Dropped.
Yeah.
The genius annotation for it, like the main, like, about Dropped. This song is 99.9% sure about a narrator losing a lover. If you ever listen to any fucking Thom Yorke song, it's not.
It's really, no. Like, and like, this isn't a Thom Yorke song. This is an Atoms for Peace song, but it's still not, or, wait, is it Amok? Amok is the album.
Amok is the album.
I keep fucking it up.
But there is also a song called Amok.
Yeah, no, that's why I get confused. I'm like, are they called Amok? Is the song album Amok? Anyway, this is an Atoms for Peace song, but even still, it's probably not about that.
It's 100% not about that. There's no way that's about that.
Like, did you listen to it, though? You know?
Yeah, like, listen, the lyrics are, it slipped out of my hands, went deep down, it flipped out, wandering, stumbling, and I fell apart. That's not about that shit.
I mean, that's how... To be fair, that is every time I've ever gotten dumped. You could describe it with those words, but
yeah,
it's not. It's not about that.
Maybe it could lend some credence to the idea, because we're about to come up on Tomorrow's Modern Boxes, the Divorce album.
Oh, that's the Divorce album. Okay, that's the most recent one, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's a Thom Yorke solo album.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I thought it was a Radiohead album.
So, if we want it to be weird and infer into people's personal lives, maybe, but...
do we want to do that, though?
No.
I mean
we're about to for an hour next week, so...
Okay, yeah, we'll save it for that. So Dropped, yeah, it's good. I'm noticing this pattern, and it sort of really started to become apparent at Dropped, where the songs all kind of seem like they're ramping up to something really big, you know, but they pull back, and they never quite reach the explosive thing that I have been expecting. Does that make sense?
Yes, actually, this seems like it's kind of leading up to, and, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, it feels like it's leading up to, like, remember the big climax of Sit Down, Stand Up by Radiohead from the album Hail to the Thief?
Yeah.
Basically, the Raindrops X64 or whatever, it feels like it's leading up to that, but it never quite gets there.
Like, almost every song does that, where it's like, okay, we're gonna get there, Raindrops X64. No, okay, they're pulling back. Oh, okay, no, we're back.
But this one does kind of float in a nice place.
Yeah, no, this isn't a knock on the song. It just it just felt like it was going somewhere else, and I wouldn't call it disappointed. No. I did like the song, and I liked the previous songs and the upcoming songs, but I don't know. I just expected something a little bit bigger, you know.
But do you hear him in this one though? Him, Flea, our friend?
No,
he's finally in this one.
I mean, like, I hear him, but, like, why isn't he slapping?
Oh, yeah. I just don't think it's, like, a slapping situation. Or do you think Thom Yorke, like, explicitly told him he couldn't slap?
I think, yeah, it was, like, the first 3 days where they were just fucking around in the studio, he was slapping left and right. And I think afterwards, Thom was like, hey, listen, I want this to be, like, a thing. I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down, though.
He was slapping like crazy, and Thom Yorke had to hit him over the head with a water bottle and tell him that he couldn't slap anymore. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. And Flea was like, nuh-uh. And Thom Yorke was like, uh-huh. And then, like, taped his thumb to his hand so he couldn't slap.
Yeah, and I mean, that sucks, and it sucks to hear that Thom Yorke would do that to his bandmates, but... It's
tragic, but it really happened, and you don't have to Google it to confirm because we're telling the truth.
Yeah, it happened. I'm reading it right now.
Okay, but yeah, it's, he does a good job.
He does a good job.
He does a good bass. I just wish they let him be Flea a little bit more. That's the other thing that I'll keep bringing up throughout this album is I want a little bit more Flea, you know?
This is Flea with a shirt on.
Yeah, this is Flea with a shirt on and normal, no sock on the dick. Which is why he sounds so restrained. He's like, I'm not even sure I can play bass like this. I'm wearing a shirt?
This actually isn't Flea. It's just Michael.
Yeah, this isn't Flea. This is Michael. And Michael, Michael does an amazing job. Like, he does a very good job on this album, but it's not Flea.
I mean,
you know, when you said Thom Yorke and Flea were in a super group, I was like, oh, Thom Yorke, what are you getting yourself into? What are you getting yourself into? You're gonna have to like a boopazoppy doopy deepy goopy boppy. Like, no, that's not what happened. That was my Red Hot Chili Peppers impression.
Can you imagine Thom Yorke in a fucking just Red Hot Chili Peppers band right now, but like modern Thom Yorke with the long hair and looking like an old man with no shirt on and a sock over his dick?
We need to make it happen somehow. What's his email? Give me his email.
I think it's tyork@yahoo.com.
Yep.
He sent me multiple unsolicited emails to that address.
Oh my god, that's just, I mean, you'd think he'd have a Hotmail account.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Well, he's classy like that.
I mean, unless... Oh, no, that's the wrong podcast. We don't want...
Oh, yeah, no, we don't want to... Yeah, no. We're talking about the song Unless.
Let's talk about Unless by Atoms for Peace. This is pure Thom Yorke.
This is Unless is a Thom Yorke solo song.
This is pure Thom Yorke because he's just like, I couldn't care less.
Yeah, no, I love that.
I know, Tom.
Oh, we get it. We've been there. It's extremely
like Hair Down Hill, kinda.
It's what?
Like Hair Down Hill. Remember that song from The Eraser where he like questions the death of a scientist?
Let me get. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, this is very much The Eraser.
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
Way. Yeah.
I like that part, like near, say, like the 2-minute 25-second mark, where that arpeggio just stops and it's just like beats, and Flea is actually starting to slap a little bit.
He slaps a little bit. That's what I love about this song. Is like he's like, you know what? Fuck Thom. I'm gonna slap just a little bit,
and he gets it in.
I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of Flea on this one.
There was a take where he didn't slap at all, and then Thom Yorke mixed it, and then Flea was like, and he went in like
twirled his little mustache.
He went in after hours to do a little bit of slapping where nobody could hear him.
Oh man, yeah, no, I was so happy about that. Like, my first listen, my second listen of this album was like much better than the first one. Mm-hmm. Not that the first one, like, I hated it, but it was just like, come on, where's Flea? Mm-hmm. And then this song comes, and I hear a little bit. Michael goes away. Michael goes home to his family to a nice home cooked meal, and then Flea steps out of the sewer with his gross little bass hands.
I wouldn't even say that's Flea at this point. That's Donnie.
Yep, Donnie on the bass.
Oh god, that is Donnie just going. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Remember on The Eraser all the fucking slap bass?
Yeah, what the fuck, Tom? I'm so glad you brought that up because like I was like pleasantly surprised at that, and then you told me like, oh yeah, we're doing this with Flea, and I was like, oh shit, the slap bass is gonna get so intense on this one, and then it didn't.
Yeah. There's a whole song based around the fucking slap bass on The Eraser.
I think that might be my favorite song on The Eraser.
Thom himself was going Seinfeld on that one.
God.
Actually.
Hold on. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm seeing in my mind's eye something. I'm getting.
What is it?
Okay. It's just Seinfeld, but with Thom Yorke, Flea, Nigel Godrich, and Joey, whatever.
No. We already decided this was Wild Hogs, but that's also valid.
But it could also be Seinfeld, though. You're right. It's Wild Hogs. Let's be honest.
It's just 4 dads going out to make some Afrobeat.
Oh, man. I'm so glad Flea is here.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's a good song. Also, that one break in the middle reminds me of Feral. The song that the computer wrote.
Yeah.
But it's weird because this technically, I mean, in the continuum, but when it was written comes before Feral.
How does that work? Wait, Feral was
2011. This came out 2013, but the original jams were in 2010.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I know. It's
something to think about.
I mean, maybe he was just on a kick.
He was just on a kick, and you know, he had he had all these pieces, and he just kind of stuck them together at certain points, and he had a bunch of these, stuck together. Ah, jeez.
I don't get it.
Not a good segue. Let's talk about stuck together pieces.
Oh!
Yeah, the song from
the
album.
Yeah, Amok by Atoms for Peace.
2013.
Thom Yorke of Radiohead.
Copyright. Trademark.
Stuck together pieces, Michael's back.
Michael's back. There he is. There's the guy. He does a great job on this one.
He came in a nice polo.
Yeah, nice polo. He had his hair done all just so, and had his khakis on, and there was this. Good. You know what? He was wearing a polo and khakis. There was a sock underneath those khakis, though, because he gets a little Flea in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit, like just a dash of Flea. Mm-hmm. But it's fully Michael.
Yeah, it's both. It can be both.
He slaps just a little bit in this one too, a little less than Unless, but it's so welcome. Like so much of this album is so good, but it could have been so much better if they got just a little wilder.
If they just let Thom Yorke, if they just let Flea unleash himself. Yeah,
if their Hogs just got a little more wild, it would just be an amazing album rather than just a very good album.
Yeah, you said if their Hogs just got a little more wild. Does that imply that they would be playing fully erect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like if they were just fully torqued throughout the whole
recording session,
just raring to go. I think that would have helped. I don't know. I don't know. I record flaccid. That's just me.
Okay, that's fair.
So I can't really judge.
Mm-hmm. But something can be said for all of this.
That's true. Yeah.
I want to stop the episode real quick while we're here about.
That's probably fair.
75% of the way through the album.
Okay.
What do you think about the art for the album? We should have talked about this at the beginning.
Oh, but we were so busy talking about fucking nothing related to the album. I'm liking it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it right now. It's the cover art is it's kind of fun and dynamic and wild, but like monochrome, so that's kind of nice.
It's another Stanley joint.
Oh, Stanley's back.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah, Stanley, he did it.
What a legend.
No, it's a Stanley Donwood's bit. He does a lot of these. It's basically just like drowning cities. The LA specific one, he has a bunch of ones for different cities. Like, I'm pretty sure he has a Chicago one. There's a London one. There's an LA one. The LA one hangs about 5 minutes from my house.
Oh, no kidding.
On the side of a building.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I think the one that they use on the Amok album art is the LA one, because in all the other single covers, you can kind of see, like, the LAX building, and you can see Capitol Records and everything.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. That's uninteresting, but...
No, I think it's interesting. Fuck off.
Yeah, just a little tidbit.
Just a little tidbit. I'm trying to find the Chicago one.
Is there a Chicago one?
Well, you said there was, so if you're lying to me, I will be upset.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't. I can't find anything. But yeah, no, this is a good little Stanley joint here.
Some good art.
Yeah.
I don't want to be judge, jury, and executioner over it, so like...
Did we finish talking about stuck together pieces?
Did we? I think we did. Did you?
I don't know. Do we even really talk about the albums we talk about?
I think we have been, as opposed to last episode.
Yeah, last episode was a mess. Stuck together pieces, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was good. Vocal hook was catchy.
Yeah.
David Byrne sort of percussion, David Byrne.
Oh, he should run for president.
Let's think about that for a sec. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Let's talk about Judge Judy and Executioner.
Judge Judy.
Is she canceled? Do you know?
I take one look at Judge Judy and I think I know who she voted for.
Yeah, see, that's why I asked, because, like, oh, I feel like she's just giving off those vibes, you know?
Judge Judy, who looks like she has spoken to every manager in America.
Not even for any reason, she's just like, well, I have to. Let's Google Judge Judy real quick.
Actually...
Yeah?
She voted for Obama in 2008.
Okay.
But she did vote for Ronald Reagan.
Oh, here we go. Here's the headlines. Judge Judy tells CNN who she's backing in 2020.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, CNN, for this hard-hitting, very necessary news. She's for Bloomberg.
Of course.
Because, of course she is.
You take
All
one
right.
look at Judge Judy.
You know, like, she could have gone either way, you know?
She genuinely could have gone either way.
Yeah. Anyway, so she's, I guess let's half cancel her.
Oh, yeah, she's can.
Yeah, she's can. But for the song, Judge, Jury, and Executioner, just, it just fucks.
It fucks. It absolutely fucks.
This is the fuckingest this album ever gets, you know?
Yeah, this is, like, hard.
Threatening Thom is back, too.
He is. He's got a knife this time.
He's got 2 knives. His knives are out. His knives are out.
He's caught that mouse, and he's eaten it, and now you're fucked. You're next.
You're fucked. Not you, specifically, the one listening right now to this podcast, you're next. I'm sorry, and I'm not a fan of it, but you're next.
Like, he's coming. He did say...
He's on his way. Like, you could lock your doors right now, the person listening, but it's not gonna matter. He's got 2 knives.
It's 2 knives York.
It's 2 knives fucking York. And he's ready.
Also, like, the very first line does not instill me with the utmost confidence. The first line is, "Don't worry, baby. It goes right through me. I'm like the wind, and my anger will disperse." No, it won't.
No, it won't. His anger will disperse through his knife into your gut, the person listening.
Yeah.
God, he's so ready. I love this one.
I also love the fucking beatboxing.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about beatboxing here. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to just go, like, in.
But he did.
I wonder
it's hard to pull him out. You know, like, once he goes in, you know, I wonder how long it took Nigel specifically to pull him back out. Because Nigel's been there for Thom going in.
Yeah. He was there when Thom got the number and location. We still don't know what he did with that.
Maybe he hasn't done anything yet. Maybe he's just, like, he's sitting on it, like, waiting for the right moment. You never know with Threatening Thom.
But it's been 14 years. You would think the number and location had changed.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You don't know. Maybe he's been keeping up to date. Maybe he's, you know, it's not the same number and location, but he's still got that number and location, right?
Yeah.
Like, regular Thom? Regular Thom's fine. You can trust him. He's a sweetheart. Threatening Thom? He's got your number and location. And you can move, and you can change your phone number. The dude knows.
But his 2 knives will find you.
His 2 knives will find you. If Threatening Thom doesn't find you, his 2 knives will. And that's why he has them permanently taped to his hand. Like Edward 40 hands, but with knives.
He sings with the knives taped to his hands. What was the last Threatening Thom song?
It's been a while. I mean, you're the expert here, but it has been a while, as far as I can remember.
King of Limbs.
No, King of Limbs, he's just regular Thom.
Yeah,
which is good. He's good at being regular.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of, you know, Thom Yorke regular, but...
He was... I mean, there were no Threatening Thom songs on Familial. We know that.
Right, because it was all Phil, and he was extremely toothless in that album.
Can you imagine, though, like, halfway through Familial, it's just one Threatening Thom Yorke vocal song?
I think Threatening Phil would be even scarier than Threatening Thom.
Because it's just that, like, seething anger.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, like it's been building up for decades.
I think it might have been Body Snatchers.
You know what? I think you're right. It's been a good while.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. But it's good that he's back. just a really fucking solid track here, you know?
Yeah. I mean, does the title Judge, Jury, and Executioner ring any bells to you?
I mean, I should say yes, because I feel like you're leading up to something.
I am leading up to something.
Oh, fuck. Okay, what is it?
Judge, Jury, and Executioner is the parenthetical for myxomatosis. Remember that?
Oh my god, you're right. That is... Wow, how did I forget that?
So, I think he might be channeling the same energy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this, like, officially related, or he just...
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is, because he's used the title twice.
I don't think he does anything on accident. I think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, much like Q, there are no accidents. I'm a QAnon guy. Welcome to our QAnon podcast.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Star Trek Q. Oh no. I was so ready for that conversation.
Also regular Q.
Oh, man, I just hate QAnon for ruining the letter Q. Because
He used to be Picard's good friend.
He used to be Picard's, let's be honest, fuck buddy.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to read my other fanfiction for more information, but... Oh my god, wait, okay, did you see the first episode of Star Trek Picard?
I did.
Should we talk about it? Well, we talk about whatever. Okay, what do you think?
Spoiler. We're really just gonna go extra long on this one.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking great.
I heard, so before I saw it, a good friend of mine who's very into Star Trek was like, this sucks. And I was like, oh no, what are you talking? Oh no, don't say that. And then someone else who was also into Star Trek was like, it was amazing. Oh my God. And I was like, I didn't know what to expect. And I was very scared of it sucking. But I don't think it did. I think it was really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like where it's going.
I wish the whole, like, so Romulus just was destroyed in the Kelvin timeline.
Yes.
But, so this is in the Kelvin timeline, right?
I believe it should be.
I don't like that. That's the one thing I really don't like about it.
And also, did Picard get himself canceled during that interview? Like, that's what I was thinking the whole time.
Oh man, yeah. The episode 2 is going to be him, like, tweeting about cancel culture for 45 minutes. I don't know. And the whole thing, like, you know, it's not perfect. It's Star Trek. Whatever. It's never going to be perfect. The whole thing about synths, I don't hate it, but I just, like, Data gave up his life. Data sacrificed his life, and this is the thanks you give him.
Also, like, here's the thing. The whole synth storyline is very Detroit Become Human.
So that's why it's not my favorite, but it just...
It's good. It's good.
I don't know. I like it.
Also, my first reaction when I saw, what's her name? What's the girl's name? Daj?
To be more specific. Yeah, sure, something.
I think so. My first reaction
I don't know.
when I saw Daj was, I'm like, that's Data's daughter. And then 20 minutes later, I was... I was confirmed.
Yeah. Oh, man. I was not as smart as you were, because 20 minutes in, I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit! I was freaking out.
Also, shout out to my buddy Brent Spiner for still putting on that Data makeup and doing his best.
Shout out to Brett. Like, oh my God. You think in Nemesis when he was like, oh good, I'm dead. It's like, I don't have to do that anymore. It was kind of like in Star Trek 2, where they got Leonard Nimoy back only because they told him, oh, Spock's gonna die. We don't need you anymore. And he's like, oh great, finally. And that didn't work out.
Oh, great. It's me, Leonard Nimoy.
Right. Oh, man. Okay. It was a good ep.
It was good ep. And spoiler discussion ceases here.
Yep.
We should be hosting After Trek.
We really should. Let's be honest here. Oh, man. You know, what if we had a Star Trek podcast?
What if we did? What if we just did a Star Trek Picard spin-off podcast?
What if we just Picarding up something good?
Yeah. Or what if we just called it Official Starfleet Podcast?
CBS All Access.
Official Star Trek Picard Podcast.
Yeah. Oh, we got it. We got it. We should probably maybe talk about the rest of Atoms for Peace, though.
Yeah. We're going to be reverse running.
That's what you came up with?
That's what I came up with. I think that that you know who should be reverse running? Pete Buttigieg. He shouldn't run.
He shouldn't run. He should run all the way back to Indiana. Where he runs
to the police
very
station.
Racist town. Yep. Oh, we're getting political, folks.
Oh boy, we're doing a podcast during an election year.
I mean, we've been doing a podcast. I mean, election year has been like nonstop since 2016. Let's be honest.
That's true.
Like we'll never escape it.
Never. Ever.
And that's
just
what
a grim reality.
Yeah. Anyway, reverse running is good.
Yeah, reverse running. I think I really, really like it.
It's really like really super rhythmically complex but in a still danceable way, which I really appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's a little chiptune in there.
A little bit. I also think that the beats are real crisp.
It's a crisp beat.
It's like a nice, like, unfolded dollar.
Ooh. Oh, man. I've only had one of those.
Oh, okay, fair. Me too.
Because, I mean, I'm a millennial. I don't use cash. But I had a really crisp $1 bill. Mm-hmm. It was amazing.
Do you want to hear how...
describe it.
Do you want to hear how Thom Yorkian this lyric is in the second verse?
Yeah, why not?
Breaking my trajectory, all the toys in the factory. While you all lie down, I'm skipping through the tapes. I'm skipping back through the tapes, skipping through the ad breaks. That's so Thom Yorke.
That's very Thom, yeah.
Oh boy, that is so... Are the toys the politicians?
Yeah. They're the politicians and the CEOs.
Is this Praxi or Banksy? I think it's Banksy.
It's Banksy with a dash of Praxi. Like, he's getting there, but he's not quite there. You know?
Like, he's kind of commenting and not actually doing anything about it.
Oh, so Banksy. Yeah, no, full Banksy then. Yeah, reverse running's good. I wish they would let Flea slap a little bit, though.
Michael's back.
It's Michael. He's got 401k. He
works at Google.
He works at Google. He wears socks with sandals, but the socks do not go on his dick.
No, they go
just
on
his feet. Like a normal person.
Sometimes when he's playing with his kid, Ashlyn, ASHGYLLN, the G's silent. He will wear the socks on his hands, but that's only on casual days.
Yeah, real casual, and it's very brief. He doesn't want to get too silly. They do
let Thom Yorke say shit in this one at the very end.
I did appreciate that. No, I feel like Thom should swear more. He earned it.
Yeah,
from all his whole thing.
Yeah, it was what thing?
Just the whole thing,
A Radiohead.
All of it.
Yeah, how Johnny and Colin would not let him curse for years because Colin didn't want his child be hearing any of that.
Yeah, it would be a bad influence on on Colin's child, Johnny. But Tom's got that. He's got that. Naughty streak a little bit. He's got to say his swears, and it's good that he's got an outlet for it.
He's getting a little cheeky too.
He's just running amok.
Oh!
Yeah. He's running amok.
The name of the album and the next song.
Because of the song, the title track, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We're here.
This is a song where Thom Yorke, for the very first time in Radiohead's entire oeuvre, says the word spaghetti.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Very first time he sings the word spaghetti.
Whoa, mark your calendars, folks. 2013.
2013.
History was made.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Just write spaghetti. Just go. Okay, open up. Hold on. Do this as you're listening. Don't pause it because you need to listen. Open up your calendar on your phone Go back to 2013. And do you know what day this album came out?
Yeah, it was February 25th, 2013.
Okay, so February 25th, 2013. You're gonna want to put an all-day appointment in your calendar that just says spaghetti.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. And then next what I want you to do is I want you to grab your phone.
Yep.
And I want us to do this too.
Okay, yeah. I have my phone right here.
Okay, I want you to open up the Twitter app on your phone.
Okay.
I want you to compose a new tweet. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's scary.
Compose a new tweet, and I want you to just type the word spaghetti. And then I want you to hit the tweet button.
Okay.
I've done it.
I've done it as well. Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Okay, I'm retweeting you.
And I'll retweet you too.
Aww. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Okay. And I want you to do that. And then once this episode comes out, we'll see who the real fans are.
Yeah. Well, you have to if you're listening to this, because we need to know what our audience is like. Are they nerds who won't tweet spaghetti for us, or are they cool nerds who will?
I think that Thom Yorke would. What do you think of this song?
Spaghetti?
Yeah.
Oh, Amok. Oh,
Amok.
Yeah. I got distracted. A lot of chiptune sounds here too. Like it gets really square wavy.
Yeah, I wish
towards the end of the album.
I wish he would do a chiptune album.
Oh my god, that would be so cool. I don't know. Did I talk about this last time? I'm pivoting to chiptune.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you know, but I don't. Fuck off. I don't know if the listeners know. Yeah, no, I'm fully pivoting to chiptune. I don't know if it's permanent, but you know, I've been a big fan of chiptune for at least a decade at this point, and you know, when I started trying to make music, it was in Family Tracker and LSDJ, and it's when you're doing chiptune in like an actual tracker, it's more like programming than it is composing, so I just like didn't get it. But now I can compose and program, so I've pivoted to chiptune, and I'm having a real good time. And I've noticed, a lot of chiptunes in places I didn't notice before. And the second listen, I was like, wow, there's a lot of square waves in this one.
I'm actually excited to hear your album that is premiering on Overclocked Remix.
Yes, it's going to be huge.
It's going to be like 7 Final Fantasy VII remixes.
Oh, how did you know? Oh.
Amok is really, really good. I think it's a good closer. Doesn't really go anywhere, but it's
yeah,
closer.
Well, see, that's, I have the same problem I have with basically all of the tracks is it's leading to somewhere, you think, and then it doesn't.
Yeah, this has... Where people thought that The King of Limbs was all of that, that this is worse in that way.
Yeah. And King of Limbs was great, and this is great too. It just... I don't know, it just needed like a little...
Yeah.
I don't know, there's something missing, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It does kind of remind me, because this is like Thom Yorke's like LA period, where he was hanging out in LA a lot.
Yeah.
As you do. It does kind of remind me of...
Some people do.
Yeah, like me. It does kind of remind me of LA, where it's basically just like, it feels like it's going somewhere, but it never really builds up to that. Like, it like feels great, and like if you don't listen to this, you're going to miss out.
There's moments that it's like, whoa, okay. But generally, it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's just kind of like, all right, whatever, sure. And Flea's there.
Yep.
Flea's there.
That's LA. Flea's there. They put it on their...
It's actually
like, welcome to LA sign. Flea's here.
Flea, when he's not in the studio with Anthony Kiedis and Will Ferrell and the other guy, and John Frusciante and the other guy. He is actually at LAX personally welcoming everybody who lands.
Hi, I'm Flea. I didn't care for Back to the Future 2. Welcome to LA.
That's actually exactly what he says.
Word for word.
Have you been to LA?
Contract.
Is that...
yeah, no, I just, I've seen video. I've seen footage.
Oh, like that one...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. I've seen footage.
I think I've said all I can say about Amok.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
You know,
yeah, it's a good song. Doesn't really go anywhere, but
but who does?
Who does? In
this crazy workaday world, who really goes anywhere? You know?
Yeah, that's true. And that's Atoms for Peace. That's a muck by Atoms for Peace.
We did it.
We got to it somehow. I'm an hour and 17 minutes in.
Somehow, some way.
So, Nikki?
Yep. What's up?
Are you picking up something good?
You know, I'd have to check with my transmitter. Is that okay? Can I pull that out right now?
So do I. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's get that.
Okay. Hold on. Give me just 1 second.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's heavy. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, give me a moment.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let's turn them on.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, I got it.
Yep. Oh, just a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'm good.
I'm picking up something pretty good.
Yeah, I'm picking up something pretty good too. It seems like we got the same. Yeah. It's it's not mind blowing.
What is these days though?
Drugs.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, no, that's kind of it. Yeah, it's good. I liked it. I enjoyed it very much. I'll say what I said throughout is that I wish there was a little bit. Constantly, I felt like there was something more that these songs were building to, and they never did. And I don't know. It's not that I didn't like them for that, but I just feel like there was something else, you know?
Yeah, whereas the Eraser had a place to go, this kind of doesn't.
Yeah, it kind of stays in one little spot.
Mm-hmm.
But the spot that it stays in is very fun.
It's very good.
Yeah.
And it's even better when they let Flea play.
Oh, I mean, Michael, shout out to Michael. He's not a bad bassist, but like his friend Flea, you had to have let him out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Like, just don't let him go wild. Don't let him go wild hogs on it, but like, just a little bit of Flea sprinkled, here and there would have made a world of difference, I think. Yeah.
Have you revised at all your Wild Hogs universe placements for Atoms for Peace?
Let's see. William H. Macy, Thom Yorke. We decided Flea was Martin Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
The other two guys. Yeah, no. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think what we settled with. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Anyway, next I'm very, very excited about the next album we're going to tackle.
And what would that be?
It's going to be Thom Yorke's Tomorrow's Modern Boxes.
Ooh. When did that come out?
2014. He was on one.
Oh boy. It's the divorce one.
Yes.
I'm excited.
He's gonna divorce us.
No.
Yeah, I'm so
But
sorry.
we've been so good to him. We've given so much of our lives to him.
We're gonna do Tomorrow's Modern Boxes. After that, we're gonna do Phil Selway's Weather House.
Oh, okay. A chance for redemption from Phil.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then, I just kind of wanted to give you and the listeners kind of an idea of where we're headed. After that, we're doing the latest Radiohead album, A Moon-Shaped Pool.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
We're at least 2 hours away from another Radiohead album.
Oh my god, it's so wild to me that we're already, like, we've almost caught up.
Yeah, what are we gonna do for...
What the fuck are we gonna do? I mean, I've enjoyed doing this podcast, and I want to keep podcasting with you, but, like, there's only so much Radiohead out there, you know?
We could always pivot.
I've been pivoting. We could always pivot here. I think we've also kind of discussed it a little bit. We've got some ideas.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll talk about it a little bit more, but I think we'll keep podcasting.
Yeah, and also I just kind of wanted to take this time at the end of this already very long episode to kind of apologize to y'all. What I said. No, I'm kidding.
What? Yeah, fuck you. No sorries.
I was gonna do like a cancellation apology, but we've taken a lot of breaks.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's regular to take a break.
To be fair, we're not getting paid for this.
No, you're not paying us.
So, like, if it's that big of a deal, give us money.
Yeah, stop fucking asking us.
No, I mean, I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah,
whatever.
Our break was only in late 2019. Was not supposed to last as long as it did, but we just kind of like chilled.
Yeah, and I mean,
nice
I've been having kind of a rough year myself, and it's just, it's 2019. Am I right?
Yeah, and now it's 2020. It's a new decade.
Oh, Jesus, I'm not ready.
Yeah, and I want to say we're gonna try to get back to some regular posting because we lost the Cats app, which I feel really, really sad about.
Oh, that was a good app. Oh, God,
literally,
you gotta believe us.
Yeah, a month came in between the King of Limbs and the Familial episode.
Yeah. So we do apologize for that, but we also feel like thank you for sticking with us. Mm-hmm. Those of you that did. It's been really fun doing this. Despite no one paying us for it.
Nope.
It's very fun.
Yep. Radiohead hasn't even contacted us in any way to tell us, A, who the Pablo Honey Baby is. # find the Pablo Honey Baby.
Yeah, we're still looking. Trust us. Don't worry.
Nor have they made us the official podcast of Radiohead.
Not even a cease and desist.
Like they haven't even sent us like an angry letter.
Yeah, like, really, you gotta stop. You're ruining the Radiohead brand. Nothing like that. Which we are.
Yeah, despite me repeatedly sending the link to every episode to Johnny Greenwood.
Like, and he keeps changing his email, and we keep finding his new email. It just, what do we have to do,
Yeah, please send us a cease and desist. Anyway, that's picking up something good. A limited event prestige podcast about Radiohead. My name is Mace. I play music as Echo Vessel. You can find me online at Echo Vessel. On Twitter, or at Echo Vessel on Instagram. Fuck Echo Vessel.
Fuck Echo Vessel.
I'm actually going to be taking a little bit of time later this year, and this is the first concrete announcement of this. Oh. I'm taking a bit of time later this year, starting hopefully in February, to write some new songs.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
With a really, really short turnaround time. That is my goal.
Oh, man, I'm excited for that.
And I have a couple songs that are kind of waiting in the wings from the old In Search Of sessions that are going to be coming out.
Rip in peace.
Yeah, rip in peace. I honestly needed to let those go for a new decade.
Yeah.
But there's a couple songs that I'm going to finish and release as an EP real soon. So wait for more info on that.
Wait, have you told me about this before?
Yeah, I have.
Wow, I just have a bad memory, huh?
It's fine. I just kind of like... Sometimes I'll tell you things now, and they won't matter.
Well, they matter. I'm just bad at remembering.
Oh, no, not to you. They don't matter to either of us.
Oh, yeah, because we both don't care, right?
I just said whatever. I just say things.
Yeah. We both just say stuff. It's fine. But that's really exciting. I'm glad for that.
Yeah, I mean, and you're Nikki Flowers, right?
Well, the rumors are out there. I can't confirm or deny it, but you can find my music at nikkiFlowers.bandcamp.com, so make of that what you will. I got The Smiths album coming out February 14th, Sonic the Hedgehog Day. I kind of forgot that they were releasing the movie on the same day, but...
It's fine. You can go up against Sonic. I still have to send you those stems, by the way.
Ooh, you finished it?
No, I'm working on them right now.
Okay.
Like now.
So, okay. So Mace is gonna be on The Smiths. He's doing vocals. On which one did you choose?
That joke isn't funny anymore.
That's right. Yeah. The joke isn't funny anymore. Stop laughing, because Mace is doing vocals on it. So it'll be fun. I might be getting like actual press for the album. I got contacted by a Chicago journalist, so that's fun. What else? Yeah, I'm pivoting to chiptune after the Smiths. Making a whole new album with LSDJ. I highly recommend people check out that program. You can get it for as little as $1, and you get free updates for the rest of your life for that program. LSDJ. It is very fun, and you can make songs on your Game Boy. It's what a world we live in, you know?
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Where can they find you online?
NikkiFlowers.bandcamp.com. You can find me twitter.com.
That's
at
it?
Yiff Police.
Just
yeah,
Twitter.com.
I'm Twitter, but specifically at Yiff Police. I'm on Mastodon, if people know what that is.
Isn't Will Wheaton also on Mastodon because he got canceled?
Not anymore.
Hey!
Yep. I think he also got sick of that one because people were making fun of him because he is a little bitch. Yeah, I'm on Will Wheaton's like huge block list on Twitter. Did you know that?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I said shut up Wesley to him in like 2014, and he put me on his block list full of Nazis. So that's fun.
How do I get Will Wheaton to block me?
You just say shut up Wesley. He's got very thin skin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so you can find me on Twitter unless you are subscribed to Will Wheaton's block list, in which case I don't want your follow.
And we run a label called Neodetritus, right? I think.
Yeah, sorta, yeah.
We have a couple releases coming out. We've got Dog Shirt's Married Now coming next week, next Friday.
Oh, fuck yeah.
January 31st.
So excited for that.
That's probably going to be this Friday by the time you hear this, but
yeah.
And then we've got Sweet Home's Paradise of Feathers coming on February 21st.
Oh, that's going to be fun too.
Yeah. And then we've got Shirt Club's talent show coming TBA. I'll let you know.
Oh my god, I'm excited for all of the stuff we're putting out because we're amazing and all of our bands that we have are amazing. Mm-hmm. I don't want to play favorites, but I love Shirt Club a lot.
I love Snort Club.
I love Snort Club. Did I say Snort Club?
No, I said Snort Club.
Oh, okay. We're both saying Snort Club now.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's the end of the show. Thanks to Matt and Noisepace for hosting an hour 30 minutes of us talking about nothing and maybe 40 minutes of us talking about Atoms for Peace.
Yeah, like, at any moment Matt could say, like, hey, we don't need this. But, you know, hasn't happened yet, so that's great.
We don't need this kind of content on our network where you guys don't talk about anything. My partner got very mad at me the other day because she's like, you guys don't even talk about Radiohead. And I'm like, I know.
We kind of do. Shut up. But also shout out to MG.
Yeah, I love you.
Yeah.
She doesn't listen to this podcast. I told her about the cat.
Well, then
episode.
what the fuck is she complaining about?
Anyway. Till next time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next time, we're gonna do more of the same, so deal with it.
Bye.